and the red are the arterioles, and they go to the capillary. So
the blue are the veins?
The blue are the veins, and the red are the arteries in general.
And what did you say was the yellow?
Nerves.
Okay.
The yellow are the nerves. Okay. So, this here, the part of the hair that is kind of sticking out of the surface, it's above the surface of the skin, is known as the hair shaft. So this is the hair shaft. See, the epidermis, what it does, it makes a deep fall down into the dermis like a pocket. And this is actually the hair follicle. Okay, this is the hair follicle.
The part that's down into the dermis?
Yes.
Can you point out the nerve again? I'm sorry.
Yes, the yellow.
Okay.
And you said the red capillary?
The red are
Or
the arteries, arterioles, capillaries, yeah,
either one?
either one. The blue are the veins. This is the hair follicle. It's called thin hair on the outside. This is the hair root. Okay? Inside is the hair root, outside is the follicle, like a pocket around the hair. This is where the hair is actually formed by cell division. Do you see this kind of indentation at the bottom? This is the papilla of the hair. This is where blood vessels get in contact with the hair root and nourish the hair with oxygen and nutrients. This is the papilla.
That so nutrients are entering the root of the hair?
Yeah, that's how they go into the root. So they go into the root. This part here is like a ball, like this. This is the hair bulb. The hair bulb. The hair bulb, it has very good nerve supply as
Wait,
well.
hair
This is
Hair bulb.
bulb, D-U-L-B. So the yellow line that you see on the hair bulb, these are actually the nerve endings around the hair bulb, giving good nerve supply. All right. This here is the muscle. This is the erector pili muscle here. As you see, this one, erector pili muscle. So let me go to page 91. Makes more sense. Yeah. So the muscle that I'm talking about on page 91 is number 4.
The pili muscle?
Pili muscle, yes, erector pili muscle. When this muscle contracts, the hair stands up. This is when the muscle that forms when it contracts, forms the goosebumps. Okay. This white thing that you see here, kind of coiled like a snake, this is the sweat gland, or sudoriferous gland. This is a sweat gland. So this will be number 7 in your book. There are 2 types of sweat gland, guys, eccrine and apocrine sweat glands. The eccrine sweat glands are everywhere in our skin. They are there to regulate the body temperature. We'll see them on the back, on the front part. The apocrine glands are only in the axillary area, in the pubic area. The apocrine glands are the steady glands. And they develop in puberty. We are born with the apocrine glands, but the apocrine glands develop in puberty.
So on this model, which one's which?
So the model here that I have is, this is an apocrine sweat gland. The apocrine sweat glands open on the surface through a pore. See that opening? It's a pore.
Number 7?
It will be
Yeah,
number 7. Right. In the book, it's number 7. Is the apocrine sweat gland.
And I see it comes to the top of it.
See, it comes to the top of the separate opening.
That's like Mr. Griffin was saying that, you know, kids go out in the summer and they get sweaty because they don't really like their sweat doesn't really stink.
Right. Because the apocrine glands have
Because they haven't gone through puberty and don't have like that hormone, the old secretion.
You can send me that video, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
I'm
number 9,
videotaping
guys,
this whole thing.
is the apocrine gland.
Number 9.
Number 9. See, the apocrine gland in the book opens into the hair follicle. Actually opens into the oily gland and from there into the hair follicle. Not directly on the surface of the skin. So apocrine or the snake gland.
Now, is it on that, I don't remember it being
No,
on that
it's
bottom.
not here. We don't
Okay.
have an apocrine gland here.
Okay.
We have only exit gland.
So you said the apocrine opens into the what gland?
Sebaceous
Oh,
gland,
sebaceous.
in the sebaceous gland, which is number 3.
Which is just for oil secretion.
Sebaceous glands, number 3, are all just for oil secretion. So where of the model are the sebaceous glands? This is the sebaceous gland, and this is what the sebaceous gland looks inside.
Okay.
Okay. See, the sebaceous glands, they secrete oil, which actually goes through the opening here on the surface. This oil lubricates the hair, shaft, and the skin. Okay? See, that's it on the slide.
And we automatically make that, correct?
Yes. So what else? We talked about the blood vessels, the hair valve, the sebaceous glands, the sweat glands, the arachnophilary muscle. All right. Okay, here. You see in the papillary layer, guys, in the dermal papilla, this structure that you see here are nerve endings, and they are known as Meissner's corpuscles. You don't have to label them, they are already labeled. These are the corpuscles of touch. These are the corpuscles of light touch. Meissner's corpuscles. Okay. There is another nerve ending which is more in the dermis and the hypodermis. This big lamellated corpuscle. See, the nerve ending is inside this yellow thing. The lamellae or the layers, like onion layers, are on the outside, protecting the nerve ending. This is known as the Pacinian corpuscle or lamellated corpuscle. It is also labeled in the picture. And this is another one. See what it looks like on the outside. Pretty big. Pacinian corpuscle. That's the
And what does it do?
Pacinian corpuscle is for deep touch and vibration. Detects deep touch and vibration.
But the onion-like layers protect the nerve ending.
Protects the nerve endings, and on the other side also makes it less sensitive. While the naked nerve endings, guys, which are more located close to the surface of the skin, like the myrtle disc, this is a nerve ending here, 3 nerve endings, they're more sensitive. These are the nerve endings that would be for pain, for light sensation, there will be no layers around them to make them more sensitive, and they are close to the surface of the skin. The less sensitive ones are in the deeper parts of the skin, and they are more like laminated, so there are layers around them.
So if somebody was to burn themselves badly, could they peel that off? Is that what would cause them not to feel pain anymore?
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that you can kill
Since
them.
those are so close to the skin.
That's right, that's right. They can regrow from somewhere else, take a different pathway, the ones that are preserved, and regrow nerves from somewhere, and goes to somewhere else, and you can cause sometimes funny sensation, but you kill the ones that are there. So, okay, what else? Another thing I want to mention is, keep in mind that the epidermis is avascular. No blood vessels in epidermis. How is the good stuff going to the epidermis? Through diffusion. The same way that the good stuff to the hair root cells goes through the papilla of the hair. And I think that's pretty much, we covered everything here. I just want to, we didn't miss anything on this model. Now, on the exam, you don't only need to know the structures, but you have a question on the function as well. So, a labeled question, a labeled structure, a question may be asking, what is the function of this labeled structure? So you need to be able to give me at least one function, if there are more than one function. So I always like to ask questions that go together with a function of something that's labeled, so to kind of put together these two things. All right. This is on the skin model. On the nail, which is on page 94, I really don't have a lot to tell